Hi guys, Alberto here. You're watching the Bedroom Rocker YouTube channel, and today we're taking a very good look at the Behringer Octavia, which is an octave fuzz. I'm going to start by playing the pedal over a backing track, then we're going to check the main features, I'm going to show you the recording setup, additional guitar clips in isolation, and finally we move on to the review part. So grab a drink, sit tight, and let's go. Behringer has been recreating several classic pedals that are relatively hard to come by. They have previously released a tone bender, a univibe, and even a mythical Centaur overdrive, and more recently they came up with the Octavia, which is an octave fuzz based on a 70s production model by a company called Tycho, which in turn is based on one of the pedals that Roger Mayer would do for Hendrix in the late 60s. The effect is fairly simple. You get a control for the volume and a control for the boost. Boost adds more fuzz, but this also means that the higher octave tends to get more buried in the sound. So if you want a clearer, more apparent higher octave, then you should use the boost in the lower settings. Besides that, you get a non-clicking foot switch, a true bypass, top mount jacks. This takes a regular 9-volt center negative power supply, and you can also use batteries with it. And finally, you get a really nice metal enclosure, vintage looking, but this thing weighs half a kilo. It feels quite sturdy, but it is heavy. The guitars today are the Fender Baja Telecaster and the Gibson Les Paul Custom. I'm playing through a Marshall Studio Vintage 20 amp, set relatively dirty, and later I'm also going to use the Victory V40 for cleaner sounds. Both amps are loaded down using the 2-Notes Torpedo Captor X, and I'm using the speaker simulation of a Marshall 4x12 cabinet loaded with Celestion greenbacks. So let me know your thoughts on the Behringer Octavia. I really dig the sounds of this pedal. I haven't played an original, but to me that's the exact Octavia sound that I had in my head. It's really fun to play. I really like how it reacts to the playing and how it kind of cleans up and accentuates the octave as you roll down the volume pot on the guitar. I tend to prefer it with dirtier amps, so I think it sounded really glorious with the Marshall, not as much with the Victory, but I think that's just the nature of the beast. And all of this without any sort of sound degradation or additional noises or weird power supplies or adapters and so on. So it's a really pedalboard friendly format, a bit bigger and heavier than your typical pedal, but it's still smaller and lighter than the original. You get 2 bypass, top mounted jacks, the regular 9-volt center negative power supply. So it's a really good pedal to have in your board. And it's quite affordable also at about 70 euros here in Germany, so I think it's really worth the price. That's all for today. I really hope the review was helpful and fun to watch. If that's the case, make sure to leave it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more guitar, bass and gear related content, also make sure to hit the subscription and the notification bell to stay tuned for future videos. Also, if you like what I'm doing here and you want to support the Bedroom Rocker YouTube channel, make sure to use my affiliate links in the description box down below. If you use them to buy anything, I earn a small commission, and this really helps me to get more products for making reviews like this one at no additional cost for you. So keep on rocking and cheers!